Now, I'm gonna get in trouble. All right. Let me tell you how this woman right here is low-hanging fruit. I've dealt with women. High-end, low-end, low-hanging fruit. Apples all in the top of the tree. And the women that have the class, they'll tell you, yo, nah, you better strap up. Fellas, for her to sit here and say what she's saying, like, you gotta take accountability and responsibility, but you're the woman. Nobody enters you without you saying yay or nay.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. Y'all already know I'm your host, Michael May, and today I'm gonna be reacting to this JR Wisdom video, right? Now, today's gonna be the perfect example for some of you idiots. I keep telling y'all, some of these guys, they can't talk completely honest because they're in a different position. Not me. I'm gonna be on my fresh and fit till the wheels fall off. You understand? But y'all already know, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn notifications. But he goes into a few clips. I only heard the first 2 clips, but we're gonna go into this video. But I want you guys to pay attention because I bet you this is the reason why I react, because I always tell you guys, a lot of people leave holes in their videos. And what I do is I seal them up. Because one thing you guys don't understand is this, right? See, y'all guys already know. I always tell y'all, you not knowing the law doesn't exempt you from the law. If you're driving down the road and you have a speeding ticket, oh, officer, I didn't know. So he's supposed to say, you didn't know? Okay, I'm not gonna give you a ticket. Just please, here's a warning. That's not how that works. Your job, ready? I carry on me from state to state. Speaking of that, I carry on me from state to state, right? Hear me out. I have to know the laws from New Jersey to New York to Connecticut. These 3 states are literally right next to each other. And every single state has its own individual laws. So me not knowing which line I'm crossing at what given time, it's my fault. But we're gonna get into something real fast. I'm gonna let JR introduce this. Then we're gonna speak on this. Some things you guys do know, some things you guys may not know. Some things I'm gonna say in a little bit of a sneaky way. Hopefully you guys are smart enough to get the hint. Cause sometimes you guys don't pay attention to the laws that have already changed and the laws that are changing. But let's keep rock. We're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna rock and roll right here on this one. I'm gonna let the big homie rock out.
Ton of videos where women are talking about that guys trapped them and these guys had said these sweet nothings and these pookies tricked them and all these things like that, and now they're with child and they're a single mother. And I just covered a video recently about a...
First of all, it's crazy how you can't trick a woman into having a kid. That's crazy. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
He was supposedly a pookie, and he discovered what this woman was trying to do. So I'm going to play a few clips here where we talk about this topic of unprotected sex and how women are doing it, men are doing it, and the reason behind it, and who's ultimately responsible when it comes to the child being brought into this world. Let's go.
There's no debate whether you should be joining the sub-2 community or not. You know it, and I know.
This is crazy.
And I could go on and on about...
So at some point you got to take some accountability. Like, hey, I didn't even get a chance to really know this chick before I went in her raw. I nutted in her. We was in love because the sex was good. Okay. But now I don't really like this bitch, and she don't like me either. Okay. But now we got a kid. You know what I'm saying? So
I got it. We have sex, right? get to it. First night, bam. Shoot the club up, raw, right? You're pregnant. You call me a month and a half later, because we haven't talked since then.
Right.
Who's the fool for having a baby?
I can't get into that.
We can get into it.
So I'm not gonna say, you know, it's her fault or not, because some people have different integrity, you know, whatever they got. And they,
so you mean to tell me that you have so your integrity? Hold on, I'm saying you saying that this woman's integrity would not allow her to not have the baby. But her integrity is gonna allow her to get some raw dick on the first night. I say about you. These hoes want to be goddamn holy and sanctified when it comes time down for these goddamn kids to be born. But you want to take some raw dick and you want to let the nigga shoot the club up on the first night and have a goddamn baby with a complete stranger. And now you saying, oh, that goes against my goddamn religious beliefs. Well, goddamn, obviously, motherfucking raw dick on the first night shouldn't go against your religious beliefs. So you mean to tell me that you can have hot sex in the back of a goddamn car with a complete stranger? You don't even know this nigga real name. You just call that nigga Ray Ray. And you mean to tell me you gonna have Ray Ray's baby? You don't know his family. You don't know what kind of medical situations he got, what kind of psychological demons he got, and you gonna have a baby and we carry it 9 months for a nigga you don't know? That's bullshit, and that's your fault if you got a toxic situation because you chose to have the fucking baby.
Hold up. Now, before JR get into it, hold up. I want y'all to hear the stupidity, y'all. Hold up. We got to bring this back. Hold up.
You got to take some accountability. Like, hey, I really...
First of all, she already said a man got to take some kind of accountability. Whenever I hear that word accountability, it makes me laugh because most women don't take no accountability at all. But let's rock.
I didn't even get a chance to really know this chick before I went in her raw. I nutted and we was in love because the sex was good.
Okay.
But now I don't really like this bitch, and she don't like me either.
Okay.
But now we got a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Before, see, because what he said is right. What he said, what old boy was saying right here on the Ugly Money, he was right. Fellas, I've dealt with women. Now, I'm gonna get in trouble. Alright. Let me tell you how this woman right here is low-hanging fruit. I've dealt with women. High-end, low-end, low-hanging fruit. The apples all in the top of the tree. And the women that have the class, they'll tell you, yo, nah, you better strap up. Fellas, for her to sit here and say what she's saying, like, yeah, take accountability and responsibility, but you're the woman. Nobody enters you without you saying yay or nay. This lady's low-hanging fruit. I'm telling y'all. She's low-hanging fruit. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. That alone already tells you she's low-hanging fruit. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
I got it. We have sex, right? Okay. We get to it. First night, bam. Shoot the club up, raw, right? You're pregnant. You call me a month and a half later, because we haven't talked since then.
Right.
Who's the fool for having a baby?
I can't get into that.
We can get into it.
So she said I can't get into that. Fellas, see, this is the part where ladies, they try to stop you from using facts and logic against them, because she already knows that alone messed up she lost her whole argument. She didn't have to remain pregnant. And then obviously we all heard him say it's against her religious beliefs. So one night stands is not against your religious beliefs. See what
So I'm not gonna say, you know, it's her fault or not, because some people have different integrity, you know, whatever they got. And they,
so you mean to tell me that you have so your integrity? Hold on, I'm saying you saying that this woman's integrity would not allow her to not have the baby. But her integrity is gonna allow her to get some raw dick on the first night. I say bullshit. These hoes want to be goddamn holy and sanctified sanctified when it come time down for these goddamn kids to be born. But you want to take some raw dick and you want to let the nigga shoot the club up on the first night and have a goddamn baby with a complete stranger. And now you saying, oh, that goes against my goddamn religious beliefs. Well, goddamn, obviously, motherfucking raw dick on the first night shouldn't go against your religious beliefs. So you mean to tell me that you can have hot sex in the back of a goddamn car with a complete stranger? You don't even know this nigga real name. You just call that nigga Ray Ray. And you mean to tell me you're gonna have Ray Ray's baby? You don't know his family. You don't know what kind of medical situations he got, what kind of psychological demons he got, and you gonna have a baby and we carry it 9 months for a nigga you don't know? That's bullshit, and that's your fault if you got a toxic situation because you chose to have the fucking baby.
Big facts. That's a huge fact, y'all. That's a huge fact.
Yo, he was cooking her. Shout out to the Ugly Money podcast, man. Women will say these things because there's a narrative that goes around with this hive mindset that it wasn't my fault that I decided to have the baby. But on the flip side of it, you had this whole concept of pro-choice, right? Women always say, my body, my choice. But let's get into some other clips here, guys. Let's go.
Hold on. I want to stop it right there. This is why I react to the videos. Now, besides pro body, my body, my choice, whatever, hear me out. I bet that you guys did not know. Now, anybody dealing with me, my ladies know. They know. Laws that are changing, anything that even remotely moves, I'm on it. Did y'all know that the former guy that used to run these states that are together, you know who I'm talking about? Did you guys know one of the main reasons why they needed to get him out of there? There was 2 main laws. He was on the verge of taking off. I bet you guys never heard of Force Meets Force. They scrubbed that off the internet really quick. You know what Force Meets Force is? Have y'all guys ever seen, do y'all guys record a video? I mean, some of y'all did see it where the lady, and thank God somebody was recording it. Somebody was recording it from the top, I guess from the roof or whatever, balcony looking down. This lady was throwing bricks at a guy's car. Throwing bricks, she was hitting him with haymakers, all kind of hayukis, all kind of uppercuts. And he hit her once. What? She went and she tried to sue him. When the guy was on the news and saw what happened, the person who was recording the tape came to the courthouse and said, hold on, before you prosecute this man, I think you need to look at this. The case went away. Y'all never even heard. There are things that have happened that y'all never even heard of. It's the same way how when we tell you guys about the single moms, y'all guys never heard of the case that happened. What state was it? It was a state where the stepfather was really cool with the kids, and when they separated, the woman was able to put the stepfather, not even his kids, on child support. Why? Because according to the courts, he played a male figure. The courts would do anything to pin anything on any other man. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. Hear me out. And y'all think it's a game. Y'all didn't hear about that until you know who actually came up and spoke about it? I keep forgetting the content creator. The older guy with the white guy with the beard, the real big white Santa Claus beard. He's always sipping on some damn coffee. He's like, my tea is, he got glasses. When he brought it to the forefront, that's when KS brought it out. That's when Coach Greg started speaking about it. But nobody knew. There are so many cases that get swept under the rug. The same way how Now you hear mandatory paternity test, whatever that shit is. Now you're hearing of this. Why? Because it got too public. But I bet you never heard force meets force. The previous man, you know what he was gonna do? If you hit a man, if you hit him, bang, he can hit you right. However you hit that man, he can. So if you close fist him, bang, one time, and he came in and hit you back, bang, one time, that's force meets force. It's over. That's it. That would have changed the game. The game. They had to get him out of there. Oh, but I bet you I didn't know this. And KS actually did a video on this. See, because some of y'all never heard of these. See, and these are things where a woman saying, oh, my child. Y'all never really heard nobody speak on this. You ready? That man was super pro body, pro choice. Cool. That's your body, that's your choice. Cool. This is my money, this is my choice. That was one of the next steps he was gonna bring to the forefront. Because now if a man comes and goes, I don't want nothing to do with that child, and that woman chose to bring that child forward, that man's not responsible. He was gonna shake things up. They had to get him out. See, some of y'all don't know this though. Why? Because y'all watching football. Y'all watching Frozen with your kids versus giving your children the information that they need to be successful. My children, listen, my boys know everything that I know. Even if it's on a small scale, and as they get older and older, I keep on giving them more and more. But they have the basis. My oldest son is 13, and he knows men and women live very two different lives. Women live life on easy mode. Men live life on difficult. The difficulty is hard. He ain't stupid. He ain't dumb. But I bet you I didn't know that. This is the reason why I react to some of these videos. But let's keep rocking and rolling. Because the truth is this. I don't have time to try to go find all these clips. But I know a lot of dudes, they when they're speaking, maybe they don't have all their thoughts together. So I seal up the gaps. But let's keep rocking and rolling. Because I got to hear this next BS was crazy.
These men are not on y'all unprotected because they want a baby with y'all or a family. They doing it because it feel good. Unprotected sex feels good. We don't have this conversation
it feels
enough.
Fucking amazing. And
I feel like if you
that condom is in the car, baby. My hard now.
Yes.
My is hard now.
But it's like every young girl I see that's pregnant in situations where the dude don't want to with her. Her verbiage is that, well, he knew what he was doing when he was me raw. He kept sleeping with the man. The sex felt good. Stop flattering yourself that men nowadays are sleeping with you unprotected for it's a consequence of irresponsible sex. But that is not the person's intent every time they run up in you raw.
And everybody wants to talk about it takes two to tango. It definitely takes two to tango.
It only takes one to actually.
Our real enemy is time.
They birthed the baby.
See what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna stand on that.
That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
See what I'm
we are in a different time.
I'm
this
glad
is not...
everybody was on the same page. I didn't have to get. Yeah, we go.
Love Dorsey always keeping it 100. She's always keeping it 100, and I'm glad there needs to be more women like her, and a lot of y'all will call her a pick-me, but she's just keeping it funky, folks. It does feel good. Men like raw sex. Women like raw sex. They just like to get it in. Hey, there's babies being born every second in this world. It's not because of condoms are being used, guys. And women on the first date, as I always say, if she doesn't want you to wear a condom, she wants to get pregnant, guys, as I covered in that previous video. It's just how it is. She wants to get pregnant, guys. There's no secret. There's no mystery in her history at this point. So y'all can say whatever you want to say. Let's get into this next clip.
Now, hold on. Now, this is a fact, right? What this lady said was 1,000%. a lot of women think how they think. Yet again, another example of laws being passed for us. You don't think that that previous man saw all of the BS happening? Ready? Isn't it funny that all the states that were swinging in that man's favor, do you not see they're already getting rid of lifetime alimony? For what? Because he was already in motion. He was going to rid everywhere of lifetime alimony. Why do you need lifetime alimony? Ready? I bet y'all didn't know. Because the original idea came up from a woman. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 83. In 83, a woman brought it up. And that previous man was trying to enforce it. Which is, if a chick was to go get pregnant, ready? There was going to be a card. And I know there's one, if I'm mistaken, I think it's Delaware, if I'm mistaken. But there's only one state that the child support, women don't get the money going to their account. It gets sent to a card and they can't take the money out. They have to use the money. They have to use the money for the child. So that way they can see and monitor where is the money going to. Y'all talking to somebody who's dealt with the child support system. And in New York City, I'm not going to say who the judge name is because I already know that the judge right now is under fire. But I will say this. There are judges that feel if she has to use the child support for rent, then that's still supporting the child. So then why does her rent have to be $2,000? If she has more children, why am I expected to pay more to help her support her children that aren't mine? This is what that other man was gonna do. Y'all not ready for this, y'all. Y'all not ready. Did y'all guys know in 2016 it was passed and in 2018 it was implemented? Listen to what I'm saying. Fellas, listen to me. Listen. If you're on child support, listen to me. Oh, I'm gonna take you to court to get a modification. I want you. This is not advice. I'm not a lawyer. It's not advice. Okay. Let me know when they give you the paperwork, and you just bring it to me. Let me know with me, and you can just serve me my paperwork, and I'll come in. I guarantee you. Listen to me. I guarantee you that woman right there is going to get nervous. Why? Because if she doesn't know what happened in 2016 and has been implemented. See, y'all don't even know. Why do I even do videos for y'all? Y'all be like, why are you reacting to videos? Because most people aren't giving you the information. Ready? In 2018, you're grandfathered in. You're grandfathered in. When that man was in office, the previous one, hold on. When he was in office, listen to me. Now, if there's a change in the financial support, women are getting smarter too, fellas, so don't be dumb. If you can go there and you show that she has a partner and they've been together for a substantial amount of time, they can pull him. Hey, you're helping her. It's no longer, it doesn't matter. It's what the father makes. No. Do your homework, y'all. Hear me out. Oh my gosh. See, and the thing is this, because some of y'all are so stupid. We live in a day and age. I would have did it right here. I don't want to get in trouble. We live in a day and age of information. And I bet that you guys didn't know that your grandfather didn't. The next time, I'm going to take you to go there, get the paperwork, and serve me. And then obviously, you know what I'm saying? Have the marshals or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to have serve me, have them to serve me. So when I come to court, I got you. I'm coming in. Full clips. See? A lot of y'all guys don't understand this. But that man, the one that I said he was a racist, or he was a racist once he became, you know who he was. But before then, he was golfing, investing in people's companies, and then all of a sudden, he's a racist. Come on, man. And nobody's perfect, not even y'all. So I only all my black, all the liberals come out here, but you don't understand reciprocity, and we need reparations, and get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Listen, y'all ain't never been through nothing. What y'all ancestors went through, listen, y'all niggas ain't struggled a fucking, I mean, I gotta get into that right now, cause a lot of y'all niggas be going off the hinges with that shit. Y'all be on y'all fake ass Dr. Umar shit. I don't want to hear nothing about it. But hey, it is what it is, man. We're going to continue going, because I bet you some of these laws, you didn't even know that they were going to be in play. But let's keep rocking and rolling, though. I'm going to let the homie talk.
Guys, let's go.
Let me give y'all a hot take. Maybe an unpopular opinion that people are not going to really understand when I first say it, okay? Don't let these men get you pregnant, because a lot of times they try to get you pregnant to lower you and to humble you and to stop your bag. Because if he really valued you and he really wanted you, he would marry you, not just get you pregnant. I'm telling y'all, do not let these males get you pregnant. Because a lot of times they only do it to have constant access to you as a baby mother, to keep you around in their life without no real commitment, and they try to do it to stop your bag. A lot of men try to baby mama y'all just to stop y'all from doing what y'all was doing before. They try to slow you.
You're not a survival expert, and I am. And the reason I'm in this dirty tub full of water right now is to show you how this little blue tube can let me
slow you down by getting you pregnant.
Now, these narratives that's always going on here is that men are trying to get women pregnant. They're trying to trap them, which does happen a lot of times. But these conversations right here absolves a woman of the responsibility of her body. She opens her legs. There's over 1 million different birth control options out there that you ladies can use, including the Plan B. You choose not to. But the first one is abstinence. The second one is using a condom. But you choose not to. You definitely choose not to because you want to have that baby. Even after you have sex, you have different options that you could pursue. Like I said, the Plan B. And even afterwards, you have more. Men don't. A man will shoot the club up, and you know fully well that you control if he's wearing...
Yeah, this is a fact. Fair use, man.
Any type of prophylactic or a condom, you control whether he shoots the club up or not. So I said on a previous video, because they make it seem like a woman's not in control of her body. This woman tried to trap this guy, as I covered in the previous video. And when she tried to trap him, he basically ghosted her and was like, I'm not for that. So I said the same thing.
But hold on. Aren't we living in the time where the lady tried to sue the rapper? I'm not going to say names in case I get in trouble. Tried to sue the rapper because the rapper put hot sauce in the condom, closed it and wrapped it up and threw it in the garbage. And then she tried to go in the garbage, take it out, and put it inside herself. And she tried to sue. Now, though that case went away, fellas, I will say this. I will say this. Big shout out to the people that do know and they understand. Fellas, Once your seed is out of your body, it's no longer yours. Fellas, once you throw your trash in the garbage and somebody else goes in there to get it, you really can't stop them. Now, he covered himself up by putting the hot sauce because the hot sauce is going to do some damage. You understand what I'm saying? So, Sika, what you guys don't understand is how the courts look at it is, so why did you have to tamper with it? Because now by you doing that, you caused pain and suffering to this woman who was trying to trap this man. Now, though they let it go by the waistline, that ain't the point. The point is still how they see it is you threw it in the trash. It's not yours. When in fact, he should have just flushed it down the toilet. See what I'm saying? See what I mean? So then you have women like the other woman. Y'all know the one who Deion Sanders brought to the campus. I'm not saying no names. The one that Deion brought to the campus, right? Remember the one that she was like, oh, just sleep with an athlete. They never want to use the condoms. And you could trap them that way. But why nobody says, see, we say something, the man is facing something. But why don't the women say anything? Like, girl, that's wrong. Don't even speak like that. They'll never do that. Because for them, it's a come up. It's a come up. When it benefits the woman, it's perfectly fine, y'all. It's perfectly fine. But see, here's the problem with a lot of y'all guys. Y'all don't know the law. And because you don't know the law, that'll get you in trouble. Because some of y'all dumb hooligans, a chick will sit there and go in the garbage, try to put it inside of her, and y'all guys try to sit there and be savage mode. Try to punch a chick in her. For what? For what? I did it to yourself. Had y'all known better, you would have did better. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Woman is willing to have unprotected sex with you. She wants to have a baby by you. And this woman got upset in the comments, but she said something quite foolish. And Love Dorsey in the previous video was like, no, it's the woman's ultimate decision whether she wants to have the baby. But I'm going to read the comment and I'm going to put it on the screen here so you guys can see what this lady said. So she says...
Now, hold on. Now, I do gotta say this. Do y'all record the court case? Listen. Do you guys record the court case where the lady came to the guy and she was like, I'm pregnant. And he was like, oh, really? Really? Okay, yeah, it's your baby and I'm taking you to court. He was like, okay. All right, no problem. Take me to court. When she brought that man to court, he had court documents showing that a year prior, he had went and got a vasectomy. Hear me. Even though he wasn't the kid's father, they were almost trying to figure out a way to pin that child on the man. Well, if you knew you had it, then why would you not tell her? Like, why would you blame the man for sitting? That's personal. That's the only thing that got him off the hook. He said that's personal. His lawyers is like, I'm not obligated to share that information with anybody. If I chose to make my own personal decision with my own personal life, which is going to get myself snipped so I can't have no children, and then they were like, oh well, it's never 100%. He went and got a test. He is not the father. That is what got him off the hook. Yo, and I'm telling y'all, we living in a very scary time where a woman could pin a child on you that's not yours. Then you got to fight in court to get your name off of that. And there are still some guys who the court is like, well, she has you down as a father, so you're the father. How? Because the courts, listen, our system is tired of taking care of these single mother homes. So women have to blame it on us. It's for you guys to be smarter than them. I'm sorry, it is what it is. But let's see what's going on here.
Era wisdom, you forgot to say that if a man has sex with a woman without protection, he doesn't mind getting her pregnant. How?
Now look. You see, this is a woman responding. You see what I'm saying? Because there are some holes in the conversation. That's why I react to the videos. Fucking idiots. Oh, so you're reacting to the reaction videos? Yes. There's plenty of holes in all of these videos. But let's keep on rocking and rolling though.
Dare you put it only on the woman? Yes, I am going to put it only on the woman.
Yes, me too.
It's your body.
Yep.
You decide. He has no control. He can't make you have the baby either. Y'all ladies, y'all just be saying dumb stuff. Akina Brooks 2240, there's your shout out. Y'all just be saying stupid stuff that doesn't make any sense. And this is just another one of them. How dare you say something like that? Wow.
Well, we're going to leave it at that, y'all, right? Hear me out. Like I said, imagine if the previous man would have had another term and would have pushed laws that if I choose, hey, I don't want nothing to do with that. She knows. She know what the deal is right here. We're just having fun, XYZ, this and that. Oh, but why didn't you wear a condom and this and that? Listen, that's besides the point. She knew what this was. That alone, and I always tell you guys, always save your messages. I know I got like 20,000 phones. Save your messages. So when the day comes, you never know when you're going to need to use that as proof in the courtroom. It saved my life many a times. But y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here at the Hear Me Out podcast. Y'all already know, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn notifications. Until next time, be out.